What is going on, everyone? Is back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing the postseason predictions, which is very exciting. We're going to get into this wild card round. Let's just get right into this video. So we're going to go over the first series, which is the Rays and the Rangers. They are playing these three games in Tampa Bay at 3:08 for all three of these games. So it should be very exciting as we head into this series. Looks like Tyler Glasnow's got the first start for the Rays. We'll see who the Rangers are going to put up on their start. Yeah, definitely should be a good one. I mean, let's be honest. I think the Rays probably are the better team, but the Rangers also been playing some pretty good baseball as well. So we'll see who comes in on top. I mean, let's be honest. It's probably gonna be a really good pitching battle. I think a lot of these teams, they got some really good pitchers, but I think for me this series might come down to the pitching, especially that bullpen when we get to the later innings and the later games. So I think it's gonna be a very interesting series. Both of these players, I mean, both these teams obviously have some great players on them. We'll see if Rainy Rosarena and all those guys are back into the postseason like he was in 2020, and we'll see how good all those guys can be. And then on the Rangers side, first time since 2016 we're back in the postseason, so it's going to be kind of a minute for them. We'll see who can kick up in that series. You kind of need Seager, Semi, and all these guys to kind of lock in and see what they could do. But I think in this one, I'm probably going to give it to the Rays. I think 2-1 Tampa is going to be the final in this one. I do think they are the better team. I mean, they just played phenomenal in this regular season. But, when it comes to the playoffs, completely different story. So, I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I do think I'm going to give it to Tampa 2-1 in this one. Let's go to the next series. This is the Twins versus Toronto. Now, this is an interesting one. All three of these games will be played in Minnesota at Target Field at 4:38 Eastern Time. Already right now, they have Lopez going on game one for the Twins, and the Toronto doesn't have a starter yet. So really interesting in this series as well. I mean, most people are going to think Toronto's going to win, right? Because the Twins, they haven't won in forever. The Central was a freebie, right? So, it is what it is. I do think the Twins can put up a fight here. I definitely think it is possible because, these guys haven't really faced each other that much, I think, this season. Overall, I think Toronto's going to get this one 2-0. I think the Twins could win a game or put up a fight, but I just do not see them winning this series. I mean, this is just, I think, one of the lopsided ones for me, and I just don't think they're going to win. I think Toronto's just got the better hitters and better pitching across the board, but we'll see. I mean, if we get Sonny Gray, Joe Ryan, Lopez to kind of kick up in starting pitching, this could definitely be an interesting series, 100%, but definitely going to need a good performance from everyone on the Twins, where I don't think that's needed as much for Toronto to win this series. So we'll see overall. Once again, I'm going to go Toronto 2-0. I got to pick them. I can't really pick Minnesota in this one. I don't even know if they're going to win a game. So we'll see how that goes. Going over to the NL now, we have the NL wildcard. Let's start with the Brewers and Diamondbacks series. This is going to be played at 7:08 Eastern Time in Milwaukee at American Family Field. So will be very exciting to see who is going to get this one, because both these teams are really solid. I mean, the Brewers were underrated, I think, in my opinion, for most of the season. I think they ended up with like the 6th or 5th best record in the league, which is still pretty impressive. So we'll see how this is going to go. I mean, the Diamondbacks already have Piff on the mound, so we'll see what they're going to go with in game 2 with probably Zach Gallen or Kelly. So we'll be really interested to see what their strategy is heading into this wild card. Yeah, overall, it should be a good, exciting series. I think both these teams, this is kind of the toss-up for me. I don't know who's going to win this one. I like both of these squads, but it's just so hard to count the Brewers out, right? I mean, they played so dominant in the regular season, and it's just hard to see their players kind of choking again, you know what I'm saying? So I think for that reason, I'm going to go Brewers 2-1. I think it could go either way, though. I think both of these teams are really solid. So I think I'm going to go Brewers 2-1. We'll see what gets done in that one. I mean, it's just so hard to tell. I mean, there's so many good pitchers on both of these teams. The hitters are even better, so it's very hard to tell. But it should be a very interesting series, I think. And honestly, this whole wild card is going to be interesting. Going on to the last series, we have Philadelphia and Miami. These will be played at 8:08 Eastern Time in Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia for all three. So this one's even more crazy because these teams have played each other a decent amount this season, right? Pitching matchup is pretty good. Game 1 with Zach Wheeler and Luzardo on the mound. So, we'll see who's going to come out on top in this one. I think Philadelphia is definitely the favorite in this one, but Miami's a really good squad and could definitely take a game away, I think, in my opinion. So for that reason, I think I'm going to go Philadelphia 2-1. I think Miami's probably going to snag a game, but I don't have confidence in them long term. So that's kind of how I look at it. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen with the Miami squad, but for right now, I think the Phillies are just going to be the better team, and especially after the success they had last year, it's kind of hard to bet against them. So in conclusion, I have the Rays, Toronto, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia winning their wild card round. As you guys know, these series are going to happen quick. So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for this wild card round, and then Saturday we already start in the division series. So gonna happen pretty quickly, and you're gonna want to watch these games as they happen. So this week will be very exciting for the sport, and we'll see who's gonna face, you know, the current, I guess, best division winners, right? So we'll be very interested to see. But if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know who do you think is gonna win it all, who you think is going to win these series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.